All right, man. Listen, welcome back to the channel. Hopefully, y'all having a good day. You already know this part of the galaxy. We going on a tour today, and I'm your tour guide. Hopefully, you guys are making sure that y'all like this video and making sure y'all comment on the video. But I do want to say welcome back if you are coming back to the tour. If you are new to the tour and everything, of course, I will lead you. But today on the tour guide, we're talking about in the galaxy how you have to really go and make your dreams or whatever you want, like you have to put in effort. Like just putting in effort is what we're talking about this week on the guide in the galaxy. And that is just because I mean like literally my life is going good. My life is going great. Okay. Now, I wanted to get better financially, right? So I wanted to really get better financially and I want to have very good success financially. I just want to have good success financially. So I have started DoorDashing this week. It was like a thing that I slowly started to do for the past 2 weeks. So the first week, I think I only made like maybe $20 both days. Cause I did it like on a Wednesday and a Thursday. I would have did it on a Friday, but I had a phone call that just lasted too long, and then it was just like I don't know. I have the thing where I was trying to be off at 5, but it was just to test it out. All right, so I tested it out. It was cool. And then this past week was like my full week doing it. I did it every day of the week except for Wednesday, or what? I missed a day. But granted, the day I missed is I honestly forget why I missed it. I think the same thing happened with a phone call maybe, but I ended up missing it, and I was disappointed. But I end up getting more. End up getting money from a survey, so it was kind of like it's okay. Like I didn't get money that day, but I still got money that day, just not from DoorDash. So it was kind of cool. So this week, I was basically consistent getting about $20 per day for a total of 5 days. Because technically, the money I got on Wednesday was $100, so I kind of already reached the $100 mark. But I was supposed to be 100 for this week, so it was supposed to be 20 each day. But I think on one of the days, or maybe two of them, I actually got like 30 something dollars. So it would be like 2, 4, 6, 8. It'd be like $80. But if I got the 30, I think it's like 30. I think I got like 30 something on both days, maybe. But if not, I at least got $80, right? So 80, maybe $90. And then yeah, it's been great. And then I think I got a tip one day. One day, this lady gave me an extra 5 because she just didn't have nothing to break the money with, so it's cool. So I've been doing DoorDash, but I've been putting in the work doing that, right? And I'm also, I know y'all hate to hear it, but I'm still trying to work with those people who do the job that isn't publicized, who don't have advertisements, but nothing crazy happened. I am still looking for some type of referral program that actually works and get people to do a referral thing. And I have started this week to get more into a better time management skill to be able to accomplish my goals with DoorDashing this upcoming week, even though it still won't be all 5 days because I literally right before recording this video, I got the notification of a family member's funeral. Oh my God, about to birthday, but a family member's funeral that I do have to attend. So that's gonna be during the week, so I won't be able to do it full 5 days yet. So we're gonna try again next week for a full 5 days. But I'm gonna try to get $100 per day, if not at least hit the 80 to maybe 90 mark every day. And just see how long it takes. I pray so much that I'm able to reach it in a reasonable time. I would say at least under like 6 hours, maybe, or something like that, where I can get consistent $100 a day, right? And I feel like for the most part, for my DoorDash experience, it has been consistent based off the time frame. Because usually my main problem is I'll start like probably around 1 o'clock to start DoorDashing, or it'd be like 1 or 2, and I always end it at 5. Like at 5, I wrap it up, which is usually why I have $20. But at the same time, it's because sometimes I may not DoorDash until about 2:30, maybe 3 o'clock ish, and then still end it at 5. But I still end up with $20, so it's kind of good. But if I do it longer hours and doing and pushing it more, I'm hoping to at minimum this week get $50 a day. Because if I was to get $50 a day for the 4 days, I mean that's $200 low key. Yeah. So if I get $50 all 4 days, I mean that's 200 right there. But again, if I was to get $100 per day, obviously that's $400. That would be a whole lot better, right? And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to pay my grandma back for helping me to pay my rent. Then I'm trying to basically pay my rent. Then I got other bills and stuff I haven't even paid for. I'm gonna tell y'all, but I am not driving with car insurance at the moment. Allegedly, I don't. That could be a joke. I could be joking, but I don't know. But trying. I am trying to pay the car insurance. It's just like they want this amount of money, and I'm looking at the amount of money I have. Like it's not equal, you guys. It's not equal. I don't know what's gonna happen. Like if y'all want $7 for a bag of chips, and I only got three, I don't know how this is gonna work. But I'm working on it, like I said, and I'm just putting in the effort. And I'm always affirming, man, always affirming that things are working out for me, things are getting better for me. I'm really, really putting a lot of affirmations on the course that I bought for the surveys, landing them, man. We got a group chat of people who land surveys. Some people literally made $1,000 in a month. I'm trying to join those people this month, man. I'm trying to apply to these surveys and just put in the effort, put in the work to just apply, and hope to land them. Hope to land them and get some money. So that's what I'm working on, and really just trying to stay in my lane. Stay in my lane, just put my head down, focus on working, and then after I'm paying my grandma, pay the bills, hopefully start actually saving money for myself and get to the point where I can save up enough money for me to start a course. To buy a course. I want to buy a course from somebody I seen on YouTube and Instagram ads that you know they say people usually see a lot of results within 30 days. Like they kind of guarantee the 30-day mark, but if not, you're gonna definitely start seeing results in 30 days. And that's what I'm trying to do. Like by the end of this year, like I'm not trying to have the same end of last year, right? I'm trying to be in a different position than I was last year. So I'm trying to start as early as I can and use the money that I make and just grind. Because I mean, at the end of the day, you can never go wrong with hard work. Now the problem is, am I quote unquote lazy? I wouldn't say that. I would say that I quote unquote, the problem I have is doing things that I don't necessarily like to do, right? Like I don't mind DoorDashing. I honestly been having a cool time. You find a podcast or just watch YouTube videos while you're driving around. Okay, now I mean pay attention to the road and everything, but mostly I'm driving around the streets. Everything is about, I don't know, under 20-minute drive. It's not like I'm really on the streets that long, but during stoplights and everything, just listening to the YouTube videos and everything like that. It's been cool, and the thing is, it really helps the time to go back quick. Like, bro, I'm telling you, like an hour is like probably what, two, maybe three deliveries, and then after that's like another hour, which is the way traffic is set up. And then sometimes if you go to a place for the order, they not ready, so then you waiting on the order, so it's just like everything works out. It's just time be flying, right? But yeah, eventually you can't beat it, right? Like if I put in the work, it's more guaranteed, right? But I'm also putting in the work to make survey money where I'm just making the same amount of money, but I'm doing it for a less time frame. Like within 1.5 hours, I already made $100. You know what I'm saying? Like that just makes more sense to me. But again, you just gotta land them. So I'm just affirming the land them surveys, affirming that I randomly find a bag of money. That would be amazing. So I could do that and really working towards it. And I would say learning about the course and stuff. So when I do finally get it, I do understand everything I want to do. Because I mean, you could learn about it on YouTube. Like everybody knows the saying is literally YouTube has everything for free, right? It's either you got to give up your time for the money or you got to give up your money for the time. And because I want to actually learn, I'd rather go the route of money. And also because the route of money gives me uh access to a guide to help me along the journey, like somebody that, like, if I got questions or if I'm not understanding it, they are there to help me out. That's mostly what I'm paying for, right? Now of course I can watch a YouTube video on what it is that I want to do and just follow their rules or whatever, but if I got questions or I'm kind of new to everything and I just want somebody there that know what they talking about so they can help me better, that's just what I want to do, right? So that's what I'm working on. But like I said, the purpose of this is just to make sure that you are always putting in the work. And it took me a while to try to get to this point, but I have been slowly making steps to get to this point. But this upcoming week, which is the way price is and the way I got to pay for all this stuff and money. I have to. I have to. I get the story all the time. People literally ask me, how do you not have no money if literally all you do is go to the gym? Because that's really all I do. All I do is go to the gym. I mean, I guess you could throw in the park, but that's it. Like, I don't, it'd be different if, like, I don't have no job, but I'm going to parties or I'm going out to eat or something. I mean, I do go out to eat, but only one day a week. And if I'm just out here living life, right? It's literally me going to the park and I don't have no money. But at the same time, again, I wasn't putting in the work, but I'm going to try to put into the work with DoorDash because it's literally up to you. Like, it's something that it's guaranteed to get, you're going to guarantee get the money. People are guaranteed going to need somebody to drop off the food. The question is, are you putting in the work to get the money, get the food and stuff like that? So doing what I got to do. People make it a living. I don't personally want to make it a living. I'm making it a living right now. But I technically do have another source of income with the survey, so it is kind of too. It's just iffy. And then of course I'm trying to use apps to make money. So just the main thing is just to make sure that you are putting in the work and seeing the results. And I'm telling y'all, next week video, I hope I will tell y'all how great it was, how much money I made, how easy it was to make the money. Like, it's like, wow, next thing you know, I looked up, I was at $300. I was shocked, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't imagine getting $300 in one day. I mean, I feel like a lot of people have made it possible. I think a lot of people have actually maybe made at least 500 a day. I think it's definitely possible if you start early in the morning, like, I don't know, like like 6 in the morning on DoorDash to, I don't know, 11. If you went from like 6 in the morning to 11 o'clock at night, you probably could make $500. I mean, if you made $1,000, that'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. Like, I was like, wow, you made $1,000 a day? That's wild. That's wild. But I mean, hey, it's a day, and that's what I'm thinking. Like, bro, if I just put in the work now, it's gonna pay off. The only problem I'm having is just having to pay my grandma back. It's like, oh man, I wish I would have not had to pay her back and and decided to put in the work myself. Like, last year, at the time last year. So I can be in a better position now, and I never would have had to pay her. So then all the money I'm making could just be used towards me. But now it's like I gotta use it for me and her, and then just wait. So I'm hoping that things work out. Things do work out. Things are working out. Okay, gotta think positive. Remember that, y'all. Gotta think positive thoughts. But yeah, that's what's happening in my galaxy today. I just want y'all to know to, like, just put in the work. Just put in the work. You got to. And what I will say is, you put in the work, and always hope that once you put in the work, you don't have to continue to put in the work, because once like the universe and your higher self, ancestors, everybody see that you put in the work, they're like, okay, here you go. You don't got to do it no more. Here you go, right? And that's what I'm banking on. I'm hoping they say, you know what, you put in a lot of hard work, or you attempted to go super long, but you don't even have to. But going to the funeral later this week. I wish I had a time machine so I can just like pause time and then like still go on DoorDashing. But you never know. I may get there. Hopefully my grandma may take off a couple of money that I'm owed to her. So we'll see. But I do want to pay them back. I don't like being in debt for people. So again, doing what I got to do, making it happen. At the end of the day, I am lucky that I don't live an expensive lifestyle, right? Like people who, do a little bit of marijuana, or people who like to go out to drink, people who like to travel, people who like to eat out all the time and stuff like that. Like, I mean, that if I was one of them people, my life would be way more expensive, right? But luckily, my life isn't that expensive. I just, basically pay for a membership and gas, then the regular bills like rent and stuff. But yeah. But things are changing this year. This year is amazing. Video super long. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the video. Hopefully y'all are out there putting in the work, man. Hopefully y'all out there putting in the work. Hopefully if y'all not putting in the work, this video helps you think about why you should maybe try to put in the work, right? I don't want to tell you what to do, right? I don't want to tell you what to do because I don't like people telling me what to do. But I think that you should at least think about trying it. Think about what would happen if you did it. What would happen if, okay, let's say you work super hard for 1 week. 1 week, just 1 week, the whole week. And I don't really count the whole week as in all 7 days. I really count it as 5 days. But even imagine if you're somebody who really put in the 7 days. Like for me, I could put in 7. but I'm not, because I like to at least relax a little bit, you know. But if you a real somebody who I put in 1 week of hard work, it'll pay off. Versus I could be somebody who just says, you know what, I'm gonna just do it. Instead of putting in the hard work for 1 week, I'm gonna just let the whole month fade, right? So I had to put in hard work all month versus a week, right? So would you rather be working a super super long all week or all month? Now that's more of a super super small scale. Obviously, I just told you all the stuff I got to pay for. That's not gonna really be done in a week, but that hard work will help get me farther in. It will help me get farther in that. It will help me get farther versus if I just waited a month, like, oh, I'm gonna just keep the same schedule, make $100 a week, and then after I make $100 a week, just see what I got at the end of the month, which is going to be like again $400, but or $500 or $400 because it's weekly. But again, if I'm making $400 a week, now where does that put me? So would you rather make would you rather make $400 in a month or $400 in a week? Okay, now think about that. In a month, oh, you at the same spot. Okay, to even get to $1,000, it's gonna take you like 3 months to get $1,000. Or if you work hard for the week and you getting $400 a week, you're gonna get $1,000 before the month is over. So think about it, So that's what I'm thinking about. Hopefully, y'all have a great time. Just remember, you are always one decision away from a totally different life. And remember, you can do anything you put your mind to, and the power is always in your thought. All right, and that's your thoughts create your reality. So always know that, think that, believe in yourself. And I hope you guys enjoyed this tour in the galaxy, this part of the galaxy, today. And make sure you like the video, make sure you comment the video, make sure you share the video, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you want to just continue to see what I have in the galaxy over here. So yeah, that's it. Hope you guys have a good time, whatever you're doing.